Hey guys, I am here to make a video about Necrotic Wake and the route I take as a tank, things I look out for, dangerous packs, etc. I'm just going to run through the dungeon. It's only on a 10, but I'm going to run through the dungeon and just talk about everything that I do and everything that I'm looking out for, my thought process as I'm going through the dungeon. So, I don't make videos. This is unedited. Doesn't matter. But I just wanted to walk through because I see a lot of tank anxiety posts on Reddit and everything, and just maybe this will help a tank somewhere along the line that wants to tank 10s. It's the same route I use for 15s.
5, 4, 3,
so
2, 1.
Let you know when I'm using cooldowns, my thought process, etc. So I'm going to do first, I'm going to pull all 7 of these. Pull in the bags and the soldiers. I'll Avenger Shield, mark that with the skull, Divine Toll, wings. Just pop a load on this one, this is where you flex. This is the flex pull. Nothing you can do about these tornadoes. These tornadoes. Love them. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. He gripped me into a tornado. Yeah, just blow your load on that. And then I grab these and the harvester, and I grab this hammer too, because I like being top on the overall. I'm looking out for the drain fluids, interrupt that there. I save this hammer not for the next pack, but for the pack after, where we have the 2 harvesters. I don't use it to interrupt or anything, just to end the pack quicker. Pretty low on cooldowns for this pack, and I'm saving Divine Toll for the next pack, so I'm just kind of chilling on these 3, making sure I don't die. He popped his Trent, so that's awesome. It's a good Trent's pull, because the next pull after this I usually bubble. Just because there's nowhere else to use it. So I'm gonna wait on the Vanguard to start casting, then I'll stun him, or interrupt him, just like that. Alright, someone else can grab this spear, because I'm gonna pull these, I'm gonna target the harvesters. Gonna just open up with Divine Toll, just get aggro. I'm gonna hammer this harvester when he starts his fluids, and I'm gonna interrupt the second fluids also. As a pally, you can totally take care of all these fluids. I'll stun the meat shield. I'm gonna pull back just a little bit. Got a divine shield for those fluids. Just really looking out for fluids. Nothing else really matters too much. If a meat shield goes off, it's not too big of a deal. It's a demon hunter thing. He can take care of that. I didn't even have to bubble on that. On a higher key, I usually will bubble just to alleviate pressure from the healer. But once all the rest are dead, we're going to pull this guy over to the statue. So we're going to do Pride over here by the statue. Need him to come over to me. I'm going to stand still so no one else gets hit. We're going to bring this over to the statue. I'm going to let the group know to spear this boss. So we're going to use a spear on this boss. I'm going to get my steward out while we're doing this Pride and get the damage buff we get from the Goliath. Right when it dies. So we got our buff. Now I'm going to pull over here. I don't know how everyone else does it. I like to pull it right here so that the person who gets the vomit can just go in between the boss and the wall. Just like this guy's doing. Oh wait, it wasn't even on him. So I Divine Toll here. CC. Stuns, just anything you can do. Just Boss is dropping though. If they go in between the boss and the wall with it, you can... Divine Toll will usually just kill them because it'll just bounce between them. Okay, so right here on this pack... Oh, fuck. I messed up. Haha, I made a mistake, so we're gonna go with it and see what happens. Hope we don't pull that extra. Nice. Still getting the fluids. Don't grip me. Rude. I'm gonna bubble here. Just alleviate some pressure. We got 2 extra soldiers somehow. I think the boomkin's pulling. It's whatever. Just doing whatever I can here to survive. I've never pulled that. And then I sit here and decide, hey, I want to make a video, help people out, and then completely get fucked. Okay, so we're looking to get our second pride. So I'm actually going to skip this. I'm going to wait for the... We don't need any of this because we want prideful after we kill this necromancer here. So we're going to wait until these guys pass. Then we're going to come over here and we are going to skip these ads, go straight up here, and go straight to the necromancer. Yeah, 40% after killing this necromancer is what we want. So I'm just going to do interrupts on the necromancer, especially on this Grim Fate. I'm going to interrupt or stun that. She's going to get tossed around by tornadoes. It's fun. Alright, then we're going to come over here and do these packs here for the 40%. I hope doing all that stuff down there didn't mess up count for the last part of the boss, for the last room. But we'll see. Because usually I pull the last guy as part of the boss trash with like 98 or 99% on pride, so... Don't think we have another Kyrian in the group, so we're just not going to do anything about this statue here. We're going too fast. And I still have a minute left on my cooldown for my steward. So we're going to do a big pull right here. Bone Mender is what you want to watch out for. So I'm going to bring everything over here, and I'm going to do only the Bone Mender. Final bargain, gonna interrupt that. People are usually pretty anal about the fear, so I'll let someone else take care of that. Looks like we're killing everything though. Nice. I'm gonna grab this, gonna call for a soothe. Gonna call for soothe on the skull for the priest. Might not know what that is. Soothe skull. Pre-soothe skull. Soothe mind on the skull. I'm just gonna use a... Oh, he doesn't know what soothe mind is. Soothe Mind, I think. Don't actually know what it's called. Oh, we're good. Someone grab the spear. Grab spear here too, please. Yeah, if you have to do this for your group, do it. Use on second boss. Yeah, this timer is pretty forgiving, and we would need to wait for this guy to pat away anyway, because people always mess this up or pull extra. So I'm gonna get him here and then face them this way. Boomkin, you don't want to use the Trents on this because it's gonna face them toward the Trents, and then he is going to gruesome cleave the melee. So I'm gonna try and taunt these off of the Trents. It's not a good Trents pull right there, because they do a frontal. Alright, so we're gonna go around here. I guess everyone had I wasn't really looking, but it appears that everyone had a stealth potion or something ready for that Narzu to pull. Just getting hit by stuff here. I always wait for these guys to pat away before I pull this big pull. Tornadoes are fun. Blow a load on this pull, lots of fun. 30k tank DPS. Very fun. Still got the wings, so we're gonna keep going. If you're Pally, you can you can probably get your group to interrupt all these. Who's gonna burst and boss? What does that mean? Oh, yep, that was problematic. Yikes. This is going to be spicy. And we are definitely going to have an extra pride. We're going to have a pride early on the third boss, which is fine. So, got pride. Let's just end this pack as fast as we can. Get in here, divine toll everything. Doesn't even matter because you can't interrupt anything or move anything. We'll stun the inspired guy, just because that's the only thing we can really do to help this pack. Gonna sack our boomkin, just to sack something. Let's get up here and start this. One spear on this boss. Save the other for third. Alright, so I'm going to wait for him to spear. Alright, then we pop. Oh, this is going so fast. I've got Divine Toll here, so I'm going to pull everything in toward me since it's all silenced. Let's interrupt that. Let's taunt this guy. Just make a try bagger on everything. I'm going to pop my orb. Forgot to pop the orb. I always pop the orb on this boss. Right when the ads start to spawn. Let's just throw some Word of Glories out. Help the team. We're going to get another ad phase here, but I don't think it matters. I think we can just target the boss and let your team know more trash after boss. I'm not sure exactly on the count. I know doing this pack will put us way over, so I think I'm going to go do this third pack over here. I don't actually know how to get up here. There we go. Alright. Pull these guys back. Let's interrupt. They're all kind of dangerous, but none of them really needs priority. Only thing I can really do anything about is the sorcerer, so I'm just going to throw interrupts on the sorcerer. I'm going to try and back up so this priest knows not to be in the middle. Marauders down, interrupt. Nice. I did this pack instead of the other pack over there. Hopefully this will put us in a position where we have our pride on the last boss. Not that it matters too much, because we have a spear and an orb for the third boss, for Stitch. But it's always nice to have the pride also. Be nice and always go to the far one. Can use when Stitch comes down, or last boss, doesn't matter. So I go this way first. This is tough pull this week. Can't do anything about the collector until this soldier that has inspiring dies, so like the wings and just bust on this soldier. Mage ice blocked the fluids, which we couldn't do anything about because of inspiring, so that's good. Still can't do it because he was mid-cast even. He started the cast before the soldier died. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna get these spare parts over here. Get these down. They all got on the mage. Alright, now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna focus on the collector. This pull is a fine pull to bubble on. If you get lots of stacks of the traumatize, or tenderize, I'm sorry. It is traumatizing. Or I'll show you what I do. I have 2 stacks. I'm just going to bot myself, take it right off. I have a macro that if I bot myself and I push it again, cancel aura macro, that'll just remove the bot. It's a good way to get rid of any bleeds or anything like what we just had right there. The tenderize. I'm going to get this guy, line him up in the arrow. Stun this just because, so I can stay in. So we'll get pride on this. I think we might, even with that extra pull on the first boss, we might be exactly where we need to be. I think when you start the double pack as part of the boss gauntlet there with 92 or 93%, I think it'll be right even. Back up a little bit. This pack's more dangerous because it has the tenderize, so right when we're done with this, I go right over to this pack. And inspiring doesn't matter, there's nothing in here that casts, so I just cleave really big off of the stitch work. Got 2 stacks of tenderize, but it's kind of a low key, so I'm not really having to do much about it. So we've still got half of our pride left, so we're just going to come over here and start this. I target the collector. I'm going to pop my Defender of Kings just to help heal her out so we can do a little more damage. Pop a health potion. Priest used the orb. I guess that's okay. Would have liked to have it for the boss, but whatever. Maybe he fat fingered it. Yeah, not sure why the priest used that there. Hopefully they know what to do. If they don't, maybe I can eat this for him. Wish I would have saved my bot, because I really like using the bot for whoever gets fixated, because usually they're not paying much attention. But drew it is. It's nice. He got gripped. He got nice. Get the fluids. Skull is going to do a fixate now, so kind of just mark up a skull on him so he gets targeted so he doesn't have to do the fixate. Oh, just kidding. Fuck if I know anything, honestly. This is a good bubble pull. Just gonna pump this pull, get some big damage going. More damage you do with Avenger Shield, the more absorbs you get, and absorbs are nice. I also got really lucky in my vault and got a 223 scale. So I take very little damage when I pop that thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and bubble, just cause. So the priest doesn't have to worry about me. Another tenderize. It's not a big deal. Move Demon Hunter. Nice. Okay. Nice. We're at 98. So this was perfect. Even with that pull at the beginning, after the first boss that was extra, we're still able to get this to where we'll get a pride on this boss. Alright, gonna kite this guy out of here. I'm running the Shield of the Righteous Legendary, so as much as I can, I always make sure to Shield of the Righteous after I have used Avenger's Shield, because it ups the damage pretty heavily. Nice. We're going to pull this away from this mob because he has poison if you're close to him. So if you're close to the dead body, he'll poison. And save wings, save everything for the boss. All right, got it. Going straight ahead, pulling. See if we can do this, because the priest used the orb on trash over here. Alright, we are popping wings. I'm going to wait for the spear before I taunt. Okay, spear used, taunting. I'm blowing everything. We might not even need lust for this. Oh, definitely not. That spear does all the work by itself. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to bop the priest so he can chill. He doesn't know what it is. Yes, he does. He stayed still. Nice job. I have a macro, or it's click add-on, that I just hover over a party member and scroll down and it will bop. Same for scroll up and it will sack. We got lust for this one, so here we go. As a paladin on this fight, you don't really need to shield the righteous for defense. So a lot of these icy shards, you can really take care of yourself and a healer doesn't need to do anything. Not much for you anyway, even on a plus 15. You can short step these, just like this. Just stutter, 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 stutter. Use kings. Really only need to use DRs when you're about to have a volley of icy shards coming at you. It's always nice if you as a tank can take care of yourself with Word of Glories, so that the healer can just sit and do damage. Oh, I got hit by a tornado. So pop another DR right here. Pop a scale just to absorb some damage. Let's move out of that. Another icy shard.
Beware.
Comet storm. Sidestep, sidestep. Follow the NATO. Alright, got wings up. Start pumping out some damage. I've got a big, huge Word of Glory up if I need it. So I'm just going to pump Shield of Righteous damage. I'm going to bubble this Comet Storm so I can just sit here, do damage, sack the Druid just in case. Easy. So even with a little bit of a fuck up at the beginning, and me doing 4.1k as a tank, that helped. So easy dungeon, even though that wasn't the that wasn't at all the route I was gonna demonstrate. As long as usually what I would do after this boss, we accidentally pulled this, and we wouldn't usually pull that. We'll pull 3 soldiers and 7 bags, all in one pull. 3 soldiers, 7 bags, and then do this pull right here on the ledge, and then go up and do this. The only thing that was off was since we pulled this right here, it made us spawn our pride right here instead of for the boss, and we only had about 10 seconds of pride for this boss. Didn't really matter there, but for hierarchies it will. I just wanted to run a dungeon for you guys, and let me know if you have any questions about this dungeon in particular or any Prot Pally stuff. Hope I can help some people. Have a good day. See ya.